Hi, welcome to Stampin' with Kay. We're going to be tackling quite a project today, so it may be a longer video than normal. We're going to be using the Ornament Keepsakes Stampin' Up set. It's become one of my favorites. It's so versatile and you can stack them. It's just gorgeous. Today I'm going to attempt to try to do the ornament that is on the front of the Stampin' Up catalog. I think it's absolutely gorgeous, and I can't wait to see how it turns out. The Ornament Keepsake stamp set comes in a 2-box set, and the 2 stamps that I'm using is this large ornament here and this smaller one here with a crisscross pattern. Using very vanilla cardstock and olive green, old olive classic stamping pad, and then the cherry cobbler stamping pad. And these are the new stamping pads from Stampin' Up this year. Part of the fun with this stamp set is there is a Holiday Ornaments framelit die set that you use with the big set that fits these perfectly. And what I'm going to be doing is just placing them over the stamped image, and I use an removable Scotch tape to just hold my sizzlets down, or framelets I mean. And then what I did was I borrowed some from some friends. There was a bunch of us that wanted to do this, so I had enough to do 4. And I'm going to go run these through the Big Shot. So I'll be back in a minute. You're going to need to stamp out 20 of each one and then put them in groups of 4. You're going to have one that's going to stay flat, like this one. And then you're going to take the others and you're going to fold them in half. And then take your bone folder and crease them real good. So you'll have 3 creased ones to every flat ornament, and you're going to do this with the red ones and as well as the green. So I've got a lot of folding to do. I'll be back in a minute. I'm going to be using the multi-purpose glue, and when you fold them with the stamped image on the inside. And then I'm going to take just a little bit of glue, and you're going to line it up, and using this glue, it gives you just that little extra second to get it straight. And get these lined up and glued. And now you are not going to, at this time, be gluing this onto this flat one. You just put that aside, and I'll let this dry a second while you do them all. And I'm going to go do them, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, after you've got them all folded, this is the time that you would apply the glue. I learned from Linda Heller, another Stampin' Up demonstrator, that the 2-way glue pen is definitely the way to go when you want to apply the glitter. If you use Dazzling Details, which is a great product and works on a lot of things, but it tends to interact with the ink on the ornaments and gives it much more muted effect. If you use the 2-way glue pen, just want to get it going, and you're going to just paint the edges, and it's sort of blue where it comes out, so you know you've done it. And then at this point, what the product I'm using is the glitter, the Dazzling Diamonds, and it is just beautiful. And I just sprinkle it over the edge and shake it off, and you end up with just this glimmer ornament, and it's just beautiful. Well, I have got all my ornaments parts, glittered and sparkly, and now it's time to attach the flat pieces that we made. What you want is for the flat pieces to go towards the back, so the ornament will be pretty on both sides. I punched a circle. It doesn't matter what cardstock you use. I used the 1 3/8 circle punch from Stampin' Up. And again, I'm going to use the multi-purpose glue and just apply that there. And then I'm going to fit these around the circle, and using that glue gives you just a little extra time to get them all placed. Okay, I want to get them where they're just touching each other, but they all have room to stand. Okay, once this is dry, and I found that if you put the tops of the ornaments towards the edge, that it all seems to fit much better. It's time to glue on these pieces. And again, I'm using the multi-purpose glue. And I think, using sticky tape or something like that, you've got too much time and effort in these ornaments to not use a good glue. You just line them up, and I'll be attaching all of these. Okay, I've got all my ornaments attached, and the next thing we're going to do is you get your glue gun out, your old-fashioned hot glue gun, and let it heat up. And we're going to be using, it's the Cherry Cobbler Scallop Tool Ribbon. It comes in, I think, 10 yards, and you've got plenty to do. I don't know how many ornaments you could get done. But what we're going to do is we're going to take the ribbon, and it's scalloped, and you're going to cut 5 pieces of 3 scallops each. So right down here you would be cutting. And then the other item that I'm using is this silicone craft sheet, which is wonderful. Nothing sticks to it, and it's great. So we're going to be taking your 3 scallop piece, fold it in half, and twist on the ends. And then in between your green pieces, put yourself some hot glue. And then you're going to just stick it in there. Now it's going to be covered up. So, give me I like to use skewers. They sort of save the fingers. And I'm going to press that in there. And so I'm going to be doing this all the way around. Okay, I've got my tool all on glued down, and now I'm going to take the smaller ornaments, which I had folded and glittered exactly the same as the larger ones, and they're going to be using the hot glue gun glued down right on top of the red tool. And you have to hold it somewhat at an angle, because it's not going to go flat. You just want to hold it at an angle. And I'm going to do this all the way around. It's really starting to sparkle and look pretty. I'm excited. After you have your red ornaments attached, the next thing we're going to do is apply the linen thread. I cut a 12-inch strand of linen thread, and I'm folding it in half, and then I'm going to fold it in half again, and just tie a knot at the base like that. And what it does is it gives you a 2-loop thread that we can attach to the ornament. So it fits right beside the red ornaments that we glued in. I'm just going to put a little bit of hot glue and place it there. And we'll be doing 5 of these. And it's looking so pretty. I hope it shows up on camera. The next step is to make a lolly, and we're using the Candlelight, let's see, what is it? Candlelight Christmas Specialty Designer Series paper. It's absolutely beautiful. It's got the 2 sides, and we're going to be using this side. I cut a about 3/4 inch piece, and I accordion folded it and made a lolly. And I went on and glittered the edge. I don't know if you can see it, but I went on, I just thought since everything else was glittered, I'd glitter this too. And so the lolly is going to go right down in the middle, into the center of this. I haven't used this much glue on a glue gun in years. This is fun. So I'm going to just place that right in the center. And then the next part that we're going to use is the vintage buttons. They're vintage faceted buttons. They are so pretty. They used the large one in the center as an ornament. So, and they also used one of the pearls. So I went on and applied my pearl to the center. And then I'm going to, again, just apply some hot glue to the center of the lolly and do my faceted button there, and I believe that is all the steps for the front. Oh, that is so pretty. Let me take it off this sheet so you can see. It is gorgeous. Now what I'm going to be doing is taking another piece of linen thread, and I'm going to do just a little hole right here and hang my linen thread. And I will also be decorating the back of it, because right now what you've got is that, which is a good start, but I'm going to be doing something here. Well, what I finally ended up doing to the back of the ornament was another lolly, and then I stamped the Merry Christmas out of the greetings. It's called Greetings of the Season stamp set, and just got some beautiful sayings in it. So this is how the back ended up. I think I'll probably go around and glitter some more, because I'm just enjoying the look. But the ornament turned out just gorgeous. Thanks for joining me. Come visit me at stampinwithk.com. Thanks. Bye.